This video is kind of different. I mean, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably know about the coronavirus pandemic and all the extraordinary things that it brought with it. I'm talking quarantine, unfortunately, a lot of people dying, a lot of people getting sick, the economy tanking, and actually, a lot of economists are predicting that there's going to be a huge dip. Maybe we're in a bear market. So, with all these things, basically, what can you do if you have a business, especially if you have an online business? Because here's the thing, a lot of businesses will go bankrupt and a lot of people will get laid off, and it's just gonna be a lot less money circulating in the economy. If we're gonna get a deflation, then that means that there's gonna be an economic slowdown that will last for quite a while. So again, what can you do as a business so that you survive this, and who knows, maybe you even thrive through it? This video is all about this. Stay tuned. So, what's the most important thing that you can do in your business so that you maximize your chances of getting through this successfully? Well, one thing's for sure. In these turbulent times, a lot of people are saying a lot of conflicting ideas, a lot of different things. But what I consider to be the most important thing is that you get as lean as possible, because a lot of people will cut back in their expenses. A lot of businesses will just spend less on non-essential things, and most likely they will concentrate all their energy, all their resources on the highest ROI things. So things that are most likely to make them money, because they're gonna need it. So a lot of businesses who haven't been running in a lean way, who have been, bloated, or their marketing is just not good enough, frankly, but they have money to just pour on this fire, they will probably go out of business. However, this is definitely an opportunity for new businesses, for businesses who basically want to take the place of these past giants. So it's definitely super important that you get lean in your business. And what I mean by this is that you only spend on essential things and you try to identify low-hanging fruits all throughout your business, all throughout your funnels, so that you can redistribute your resources there, which are most likely to give you the most bang for your buck. So what are a few examples, a few good examples of this? Well, for example, I still meet tons of businesses who don't have a proper abandoned cart email sequence, who don't monetize people who click through to the checkout page and then they abandon. Well, guess what? 2/3 of people abandon, and you can recover, you can save and salvage most of those sales if you send 1, 2, 3 emails. They're called a cart abandonment sequence, and basically these are just there to remind people so that they actually complete their purchase. Because especially now, with all this media attention, and let's not forget that the media thrives on chaos and on negative emotions. Now, I'm not saying that they're overblowing this, but it's very hard for you as a marketer, as a business owner, to compete for the attention of your audience with the media. They're extraordinarily good in this, and it's very hard for you to compete. However, with things like an abandonment cart sequence, you can definitely get an edge in this regard as well. Other low-hanging fruits, thank you pages. Again, I constantly meet new business owners who don't really monetize people who subscribe to their email list. They just say, thank you for subscribing. I don't know, you can expect this and this many emails from me each week. And that's it. No, you have a great opportunity to give people a next step, especially now in these turbulent times. People don't really know what to focus on. They need guidance more than ever, and they need honest guidance. So let's say that somebody subscribes to your email list, then give them next steps, give them an upsell potentially for your Tripwire product if you have something. Give them a personalized video of what they can expect, and prompt them to read other blog posts of yours, or watch other videos of yours, Also, you can prompt them to share this lead magnet that they just subscribed to. You can use something like King Sumo or a giveaway plugin so that people actually share it. Well, sure, it's gonna be a bit harder now because everyone's competing for the same attention, but believe me when I say that when you implement this on a scale, it shows. So if out of 100 people who sign up, you're gonna get 10, 20, 30 people more who do something actually. So this is definitely a very good opportunity for you. The third thing I constantly see is that people don't really use their email marketing properly. Now, a lot of people they said email is dead. I constantly see articles each year, each month almost, saying email is dead, it's finally dead, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not true at all. And actually, in these times, email performs better as ever because people are craving these personalized type of conversations. However, this is a double-edged sword because yes, you can send spammy emails, you can send discount emails, and all those Black Friday style emails or something like that. And yes, people will ignore these, especially in these times. However, if you build an emotional connection with your audience, and if you haven't built it yet, don't worry, you can still start. You can start today. You can start today. Just basically write an email several times a week and just share your thoughts. Share how the coronavirus has affected you. Share a few good ideas on what they can do so that they get through this. Share a personal story. Share something related to your product, how it can help in these situations. The idea is to just open up, share something, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to say stories, to tell stories, because this is what people are craving, especially now. Think about it. People are quarantined. They cannot meet their friends in real life. They cannot, go out to social events. They cannot go out for walks in many cases or in many countries. And they're still craving that human element, that connection, because we are social animals as humans, and we definitely need that. So it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, but you can at least simulate it pretty well with a good email, with a good story-driven email. And I have several email copywriting friends, very, very successful email copywriting friends, and they're crushing it right now by just sending, daily or 2-3 times a day emails to their audience and just basically having a conversation with them. And don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Don't be afraid to ask questions and just leave all that sophisticated marketing behind, because what people want now is the emotional connection. And this has been the trend even before the whole pandemic situation. The marketing channels that are converting well in 2020 and beyond are always conversational or based on relationship marketing. So this whole pandemic basically just accelerated the whole situation, and the future is definitely not robotic and I don't care style of marketing, but relationship and conversational marketing. If you want to learn more about this, by the way, check out Dean Jackson. He's a very, very good email copywriter, not just email copywriter, but like an A player in direct response marketing. And his whole brand is based around conversational marketing. So I definitely encourage you to check that out. And one last thing. So now that the hard times are coming, a lot of people are going to cut their costs. And it's always a dilemma for you as a business owner, so that you cut your costs and maybe you potentially lower your revenue targets, or you don't cut them, or you maybe reinvest your income into something else so that you have a better chance of generating even more revenue. It's definitely a toss-up, but I reckon most business owners are going to cut some costs at least, and I recommend you do the same, because think about it, there are so many tools and apps and SaaS tools and software that you use, for example, that you're not utilizing well. I'm certain of it. So just make a mental inventory, basically, of all the tools that you use in your business or even your life, your personal life, and just mercilessly cut something that you don't get value out of. Because guess what? $1 today in your pocket as liquid cash equals more than $1 in your pocket 1 month from now, obviously apart from inflation. But the idea is that in these times, liquid cash means a lot. As the saying goes, cash is king, and it's true. Cash is still king, and you should definitely make your best to save as much of it as possible, but don't just let your business suffocate because of lack of it. Just make it more lean, improve your efficiency, and you will see great results. And look, if you need personal help with this, then click on the link below this video because I'm doing 20-minute free conversion audits without any catch. You don't have to opt into anything. I won't upsell you to anything. You basically don't have anything to lose with this. The main reason why I'm doing this is because I want to do my part in this whole coronavirus pandemic, and I want to help as many businesses as possible to stay afloat, to not go bankrupt, and basically to thrive even. So if you're interested, just click on the link below and you'll be taken to a page where you can basically complete a short survey, a short intake form so that I can learn more about your business, and I'll get back to you in a few days with a 20-minute personalized review video of a sales page, in an email campaign, a Facebook ad, a certain page of your website, something that's tied to your core offering. And I will let you know personally what you can do to increase its efficiency, to make it higher converting, to punch up the copywriting quality of it or the converting power of it. I think this is a really valuable thing to do, and I normally don't offer this anywhere, but now's your chance to get on this. So again, there's no catch. I probably won't be able to review everyone's submission, but I will do my best to do at least several of them each week. So if you submit your application, then you still have a spot this week. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video all through the end. Make sure to like it if you enjoyed it. And if you know somebody who could benefit from it, then feel free to share it, because it will give them value. And if we all do this, then we can be there for each other in these hard times so that everybody gets through it in one piece and in good health. So wishing you all the best. Take care of yourself. Cheers.